Welcome to the next episode of the Canstown Patriots Dynasty, and today we take on our rivals from Canchester. Just 5 miles north, Canchester Falcons against the Canstown Patriots. Let's see how this one goes. Thanks for watching, and go Packers. Also mentioned we have won the last 2 in the series. Let's make it 3 in a row.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, bro.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Gill. Fires to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. You know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Turning it on. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. A little screen to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big...
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And you just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks...
Makes the grab past the marker. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Gill. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll give it to Johnson. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The short hands, it's Gilmore.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll try the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's McPherson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to throw again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To throw, it's Gill. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. Back's looking for the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Used the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. That's it, 5. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
Back to throw, it's Gill. It's complete to the left. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Little touch pass to the receiver. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And they can't make the connection.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
And this one is perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but Hugh did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's McPherson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Dances away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll give it to Johnson. Still on his feet at the 35. At midfield, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Give to the single back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, they've just put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Slings it downfield. That's reeled in. It's Grover. And they're able to get him on the ground. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got out of trouble and throws. Complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a sec, and he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in a shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Gill. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hilton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hilton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. A fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Gill. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It is good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Johnson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense set for a 1st down play. He'll do it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates, there he goes. The 20. Touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 12 to Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well give it to him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. The throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to pass, it's Gill. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
3rd down, man. You'd think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the...
He's got it, 1st down and more. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hilton. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut.
Gets it in there for the touchdown. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The handoff to Johnson. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fix can slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off, and what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. A long way to go on 4th and goal.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Gill. Trying to find the end zone. And he's got a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete on the right side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Got his man. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of
breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And you gotta love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Tight end now in motion. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack works the 2-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going to the ground. Shakes off the defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
The give to the tailback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Hauls it in the first down and more. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. It's Gill. He's in for the touchdown.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the back. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out. 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll give it to Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's McPherson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Gill. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have just, it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell, just dropped the football, lost it.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They boot it away. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Now this offense is back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Picks up the first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the lone running back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down on to Heisett.
For the 3rd year in a row, Gill will kneel it out, and the Patriots take home the 3rd straight victory in the battle for State Route 53. The Patriots win it one more time. The player of the game goes to the losing Anwar Johnson. How about Grayson Gill today? A big win for the Patriots. 35-34 on final score. Gill 27 to 37, 239, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Bayhoko 23 for 103 and a touchdown. Tibbs also had a rushing touchdown. Receiving touchdowns. Both of them went to Mark Hamper in the West Lynn, Oregon. 7 receptions, 61 yards. Defensively, 1 pick, or actually 2 picks. Eddie Pleasant and Ray Stokes both got interceptions, no defensive touchdowns today. In kicking, Randy Kelly 2 for 2 on extra points, 3 for 3 on field goals with a long of 51. Vina on 71 yards. No kicker punt return touchdowns again today. The Patriots, it says 35-35. We all know that the Patriots came out on top, 35-34. Five and 1, Canstown beats formerly 3-1 Canchester Where does that put us in the Big Ten? We are third in the Big Ten. Canchester falls a long way down. And somehow, we still aren't ranked in the top 25. Next week, we'll play a 2-4 Illinois team. Thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy. And go Patriots!